Well, that was fun. It feels good to get my spring decor up. Well, it's not really spring, it's anytime decor. It'll be up from now till probably the fall. I'm getting ready to actually cook supper, which is backwards because we just ate lunch. It's only 1:11. I'm gonna pour myself a kombucha. My friend gave me this kombucha and I've been dying to try it, so let's pour it in a fancy glass. That just makes cooking way more fun. Oh, yum. It's raspberry lemonade. It's very light. It's not super over the head strong, but I like to get supper started as much as possible right after lunch while there's still a mess out in the kitchen, and then I can just like do the last finishing touches at supper time. So tonight we're actually having our fancy meal of the week. I grew up in a Mennonite family and we always had a big old Sunday lunch most of the time. I do not cook big lunches on Sundays. Instead, I like to do them different days of the week. So we're gonna do it tonight because that's what works. I've actually technically been cooking all day because I put my roast in the crock pot this morning. I have an amazing roast recipe. It's actually from my friend, so I can't take the credit for it, but I'll put it down below in the description box. It's crazy to think that we get half a cow at a time, and I used to say, I don't want the roast, turn them into chip steak and things like that, and now it's like I cannot get enough roasts because of this recipe. I just want to make it over and over again. It is so good. I just put my roast in the crock pot on high at first, and I topped it with brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, garlic, salt, pepper, beef broth. I don't know, it is just delicious. You have to try it out. It will be your favorite for sure. And so I got that rolling this morning. I'm gonna actually bump it back to low now. It's been on high for a couple hours. I like to do that just to get the meat hot as fast as possible, and then I'll turn it down to low and it will just kind of like cook there on low for the rest of the day. But we're also gonna have smashed new potatoes, which is my favorite this time of year. I don't know why these little new potatoes just feel so springy. And we're gonna do asparagus, and we're gonna have croissants. Yes, you heard that right. More on that in a little bit. But yeah, basically you're along for the ride for just a little weekend in my life. I'm gonna take you guys along. It's kind of hard to know what you're all gonna see because I'm gonna try to make it pretty authentic to what's actually going on. Not so planned and curated. So anyway, kids are playing, they're happy. The baby's sleeping in his little swing. I'm gonna get supper started because I'm a working mom, which means at nap time, I sit down at my laptop and work on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Don't wanna be cooking then. So yeah, I'm Megan Fox. I'm a Mennonite mom of 4 children now. Sorry, I had to count in my head. Actually, right now as I'm filming this, they're 0, 2, 4, and 6. So that feels pretty epic to me. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here, and let's get started. When I say work ahead, I really mean the simplest things. Any little thing you can do ahead of time is great, especially since I'm kind of taking a pit stop in the middle of my day, sitting down at my desk, and I really don't want to have to be running back and forth in the kitchen. So I'm doing every little thing here. I am putting the potatoes in water with salt with the lid on the stovetop so they're ready to go. All I have to do is turn the dial and turn the burner on later on when I'm ready to cook supper. And then I have a really good asparagus, I guess I'll call it recipe, but I don't really use a recipe. I just do olive oil, minced garlic. I love the already minced up stuff. It just saves so much time. Salt and pepper, and that's all that I do. And then I like to say that I'm marinating the asparagus. I mean, asparagus is really tough, right? So putting this on and massaging it kind of into the asparagus and then setting it in the fridge covered until later works out great. I usually actually make my asparagus ahead of time, whether I need to or not. And so then everything is just sitting there waiting for me. So when I'm done at my desk and it's time to make supper, I can just walk into the kitchen and things are ready to go. Okay, it is later on. I got a bunch of work stuff done, feeling good about that. It is time to get going on supper, and I'm so excited because tonight we're gonna have sourdough croissants. If you guys have been following along on our podcast at all, Honey, I'm Homemaker, you know how Jana and I were talking about sourdough and how I would love to, you know, get that started, but at the same time, it's just not the season of life for me right now. I don't have that kind of margin in my life, but I do love sourdough. My sister's been making me sourdough here and there, but I wanted to introduce you guys to Wild Grain. They're the first ever baked from frozen subscription box for sourdough bread, and not just sourdough bread, their noodles are amazing. They have so many different products. I want to try their waffles. They have different kinds of bread. I think they have a cranberry bread in the freezer at the moment, and just all kinds of artisan pastries. And so we can get the flavor and the benefits of sourdough without actually me having to make it. I think this would be a great gift to send to someone too that's busy, or yeah, it's just like extra elevated and special because everybody loves sourdough and it's super good for you as well. Plus the flavor is just unmatched. Plus these are made by small bakeries throughout the country, so you're supporting them. I got to try so many different products throughout the last couple months and I wasn't really intentionally planning on working with them, but after we tried so many different of their products and they were so good, I reached out to them and I said, we have to work together. It's amazing. And so I just wanted to let you guys know about it. And I just love how fast, quick, and convenient they are. Usually I feel when you're pulling something out of the freezer to put in the oven, it's not usually a good choice. It's like a frozen pizza or, you know, something that's just like convenience food, but not with wild grain. They all take 25 minutes or less to make from start to finish. And you get the benefits of the slow fermented process. And it's better for your belly. It has more nutrients and antioxidants because of the slow fermentation process. I just love how it's like special and a treat, but it's not just like a sugary cupcake or something. This is something you can actually feel good about eating, and it's delicious. That's why I wanted to work with them, because you guys are not gonna know how good they are unless you have friends like me to vouch for it. So definitely try out Wild Grain. Right now you can get $30 off of your first box, plus free croissants for life. I have not tried their croissants yet, but everything else that I've tried so far is delicious. I actually think we're gonna try their chocolate chip cookies. I'm as curious as you, so we'll try those later on in the evening, like as a bedtime snack. But yeah, the croissants, I'm just gonna take them right out of the packaging. I just pulled them out of the freezer and I'm just gonna put them on the oven. It says bake 18 to 22 minutes until dark golden brown. So anyway, I just knew I had to tell you guys about Wild Grain. I was telling my aunts about it and they were like, what? They never heard of the likes. So yeah, check them out. I'll put all that information down below in the description box. I think it's safe to say that we are all excited for supper. Here is a new way I've discovered to make potatoes thanks to TikTok or Reels or somewhere. These are smashed new potatoes and they're so delicious. After I cooked them in salt water, I just strained them and poured butter on them. I'd seasoned them with, I believe it was salt and pepper and garlic salt, or maybe it was garlic powder, I believe actually. So kind of a similar flavor profile to the asparagus. And then I just put them right on the same tray as the asparagus, and then take a cup or whatever you want to and smash these softened potatoes that you had just cooked, and you just smash them down. You get to hear the skins pop. I don't know, it's really fun. And new potatoes are just delicious pretty much any way you prepare them. And then you just put them in the oven. I like pretty close to the burner so that they can get kind of crispy, and they're just so delicious. I like to top them with parsley, maybe some more butter, salt and pepper if you feel like you need more. And Josh always loves to add sour cream to his. You could do little bacon. I've done Parmesan cheese. They're just so good, so versatile, and just another way to eat potatoes. Okay, before I plate up the food and call the kids in for dinner, we are going to try these. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell the kitchen. It smells divine. Do you hear that? Oh, it's so good. Flaky, buttery, perfect. Wow, 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 wow. I would have been even more excited if I had known how they were gonna taste. Okay, so I think this asparagus is done in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna plate up the food and call the kids in for supper. It is so beautiful out there. Was phenomenal. The croissants were out of this world good. It was so fun. We drank out of these fancy glasses because it was what we call a feast. And we were just drinking like LaCroix, right Josh? LaCroix? And then so the kids thought they were having a fancy soda when it was just flavored water. But anyway, super good. We have a busy evening. What are you wearing? Look at my husband. Oh my word. We have to get a bunch of stuff packed up this evening, so it's gonna be a busy evening. Oh my goodness, look at these cookies. We are gonna try them. So it was quite the busy evening. We actually went and picked up our new van from the shop. I think it was getting like new brakes or something and a tint strip, or I'm not sure. Anyway, so we went and picked that up and now we're back. The kids are out picking up all their riding toys and everything that's in the yard, but we are gonna try these cookies. Oh my goodness, if I had known how big they were gonna be, I would have put them further apart. Look how they're like basically touching. I mean, they are touching, but they're like giant chocolate chunk restaurant style cookies. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could smell these. I think we're gonna eat them while they're still warm, so I'm gonna break this one. Oh my word. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can already tell they're gonna be gooey and chewy. Okay, these stand up to Mennonite chocolate chip cookies, if I say so myself. I think so far my favorites are the croissants, the noodles, and the chocolate chip cookies. These are so good. I mean, I guess I can make my own chocolate chip cookies though, so. They're like crispy on the edges and gooey in the middle, which is exactly what you want. I know my kids and Josh are gonna come in here and desecrate these cookies by dipping them in milk, but okay. They're almost too good. Girls' day. Okay, more like a girls' couple hours. I actually have to be back in like an hour and a half to feed the baby, but we're gonna take it while we have it. It is the most ugly, disgusting, cold Saturday, but it's a Saturday, and I am a boy mom, but I have one daughter, my firstborn. Evonnie is coming with me. We do something a little bit fun every Saturday that we can. We had to take a little break right after the baby was born, but we like to go do a little one-on-one time. Bonnie loves quality time, same as me. So we're actually gonna go to a greenhouse today. I'm looking to get some flower seeds because we want to plant some wildflowers out back. And there is a little cute coffee trailer that's gonna be there, and they make the best spritzers. So Evonnie is excited for a spritzer. Also, I don't know if you can see, but we are matching. We're both wearing denim jackets and these like rose-colored dresses from Inherit Clothing Company. They sent them over, and I want to film a little content, maybe at the greenhouse. That's kind of the idea, because it's such an ugly day today. There's really no place to be outside. We'll see if it works out. If it's really full of people, I'll just be too self-conscious to get it done, but we'll try it out and see how it works. Bonnie's dress was too big, but she still wanted to wear it, so I told her she can wear it backwards. She's wearing her dress backwards because the neckline was too low in the front, but mine, it fits me perfectly, and I think I'm in a small. It's really a stretchy neckline, so you can nurse in it and everything. So I'll try to link this exact model, this exact dress down below if it's still available. Anyway, we are in the new van, so we're gonna see if we can get this thing rolling. Fortunately, this greenhouse is not very far away, so I was like, I couldn't even figure out how to put the thing in reverse to back it out of the garage, but I think we're good. It has my toasty heated seats. Heated seats this time of year, it's ridiculous, I know, but like the joke is, it's a Megan day. Of course it's gonna rain, because it's always beautiful on the days Josh wants to golf. filmed us doing a little mother-daughter date in the rain. Remember back in the fall? Anyway, are you gonna do a taste test? They had a raspberry matcha, which I told her Evonnie she probably ain't gonna like the matcha flavor. And then they have a mango mint. Love their little cups. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it fizzy?
Yep.
Yep. And I just got an iced latte in this freezing cold. I know, I got half white chocolate, half vanilla bean, so. It's not overly sweet. Oh, I like it. Sorry, the first taste was kind of bitter, but the second taste was 100% right there. So good. And we really bouged out today and spent the money. We are gonna try this espresso chocolate chip scone. Should we just have a little nibble now and then warm the rest up later at home? Here. Oh, it is warm. It is warm. But they're so good. We need to eat this before the boys see it, or they're gonna want some. That is so good. Scones can be really iffy. You never know. But this is not dry. We did not buy much though. We found some seeds. I think we spent $8 in seeds. But yeah, overall a successful morning, huh? Yep. Even if it is rainy. I want to show you something. I am so distraught. My parents cut down, ripped up, destroyed my childhood tree. It's the tree that I climbed as a kid and I would hide up in like the leafy branches. There was like a horseshoe type of branch that I would sit in and read books, and like I would spy on the world. I felt like I was in my own little, I don't know, it was like a whole Anne of Green Gables moment. Anyway, they cut it down and I'm so distraught because I wanted Evonnie to be able to climb it when she's when she gets a little older. Look at that. Just a pile of rubble and sticks. It was actually the roots were pushing up the driveway, so I don't think they really had a choice. But it was a little tree when I was little, and now it's like so big. Anyway, am I weird to have like nostalgia attached to a tree? I don't know, but farm girl here, and I have so many good memories. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna take you guys with us. We're gonna be going down to Josh's parents' area. They live like in the middle of all kinds of farms. All his cousins and his grandpa, like they all farm together down in Quarryville. So like all of his cousins pretty much own the whole part, like this whole area of southern Lancaster County. It's just like family farm after adjacent family farm, just over and over again. So I'll have to take you guys along tomorrow if it's not raining. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the kids love driving around in the golf carts and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, Evonnie is so excited. We got home, we still had some time yet before I have to like be back and feed the baby and everything. So we're gonna sit here and have a little book party and a planning party. So I have my planner and a book here. She's like making it all cozy and bougie. Are you gonna interrupt our girl party?
No.
No, you must go down with daddy and have a boy party.
No.
Yes.
No. It's a new day and God has a plan for you.
I hear the song you sing as you wake up my soul today. I feel the hope when your sun shines on my face. Oh, I'll wake up with your grace while the moonlight's still fading away. I see your mercy coming with the day. Oh, yeah. My prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way. This song
A round heavy shape nearly as wide as sea was long with a low belly.
Lord, make me more like you. My prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way.
So we just got out of church. I did not film last night, but we went to my friend's place for a pizza party. There was 2 other couples there, and Miller got his first experience with twins. It was hilarious. So my friend has identical twin girls, and we walked in the door. Well, you saw it happen.
Yeah. He we walk in the door and these 2 girls come.
They're dressed exactly the same.
And they're about his size.
They're exactly, yeah, they're like 3 months younger.
Yeah. So they walk up to him Dude, he starts backpedaling, just staring at them. Oh, it was so funny.
He has like the hugest eyes. He's like, well, he could not figure it out. And I'm like trying to explain to him there was 2 babies in Mandy's belly and like all this or whatever. It was so funny. He was terrified of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were on the road headed down south to Quarryville where Josh's parents live. It's where his mom grew up, and now they've returned. They moved back here like, what, 3 years ago? To take care of Josh's grandparents, who are now both gone, but they love it down there. It's so beautiful. Like, I have to show you some of the drive. It's just so pretty down here, but hopefully it was raining earlier this morning, but it's sunny now. Hopefully the kids get to hang out at the farm. We'll have a good lunch. Yeah, what do you have? It's so good. Say popsicle. Good morning, happy Monday. It's the start of a new week and I'm just sitting down here. I'm actually having breakfast before the boys get up, which is truly a luxury, you guys know. I'm also working on my water here. I used to drink like at least 3 of these a day when I was pregnant, and I've not been doing so good lately. So anyway, I want to try to get back on that again. I am eating peanut butter toast with bananas, which I've never even made this before in my life, but I kept seeing it on reels and stuff and I was like, that looks so good. And I used the wild green sourdough bread. It is so good. I was eating it plain as I was making my breakfast this morning. It has like a good tang to it and the crust on it is just perfect. I love a crusty loaf. Anyway, so I'm just gonna sit here and have my devotions. And I did not finish planning in my planner yesterday. It was a very busy day with going to Josh's parents and all that. So I want to finish planning a little bit before hopefully the baby, you know, stays sleeping. We'll see. You can't predict stuff like that. But this week is gonna be really busy. We're going to Florida at the end of the week, so I have a lot of things to do. I gotta get my ducks in a row. I need to pack for all the different genres. Like today I'll probably pack beach stuff because we're not gonna need our beach stuff between now and then, and maybe some like the outdoor riding equipment and stuff. I'll get together and make sure we have it all. Also, I need to figure out what to order them for the ride down. I try not to do a lot of screens when we're driving, and it's like 16 hours. So 16 hours with a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old. We're gonna drive a lot through the night, but we're definitely gonna need some activities and stuff. So I wanna look on Amazon for some like sticker books and things like that. And yeah, it's just a lot to do this week. And I actually have some social plans this week, which is fun. I haven't had a lot of socializing this past week. So yeah, I gotta get my ducks in a row here. I also have appointments this week. Today is Miller's 1-month checkup, so hopefully that goes well. And then tomorrow is my OBGYN final checkup or whatever too. So yeah, just, you know, with babies and stuff, it's just a lot of coordinating to get out the door in time, get the big kids to babysitters and all that kind of stuff. So it is going to be a busy week, but I'm not going to plan anything extra because we already have all the extras built in for us already. So thank you guys for coming along on this video. Check out Wild Green and see what products look good to you. They are all amazing, everything that I've tried. Definitely recommend the noodles, the bread, and I'll put all that information down below for you if you'd like to check them out. So I'll see you guys next week for hopefully a Florida vlog. I'm really excited to relax, but just like also work away from home. I have some work I need to do, Josh does too. So it will be vacation, but we'll also be grinding a little bit as well. So anyway, thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.